Hi friends, welcome to part 2 of my complete Mermaid adult coloring book collection video. Part 1 I released yesterday. I will link it below if you haven't seen it. There will also be a part 3 which I will release next Saturday, and this is for Merfest and Mermay. May is very commonly associated with coloring mermaid and fantasy pictures, and a lot of artists put out new books and pictures. My part 3 will be next Saturday, and that's going to include printables from Etsy, some really gorgeous original art ones that I'm going to show you that I printed and where you can find them, as well as all of my random adult coloring books, including my international ones that have mermaid pictures in them. So in case you have, these books on your shelves, you can pull them and you can be like, oh, I didn't know this picture was in there or that picture was in there. And I marked them all, like the pages of the ones I want to show you. So in case you have these books, you can pull them and find some random mermaid pictures. Okay, well, let's get started. Some of these, in both of these videos I've done so far, you may have seen, may not have seen. I'm going to start with Deborah Muller. Of course, she has lots of mermaid books. She has a Christmas mermaid book, which I don't have, sadly. But this is Mermaids Around the World and Chubby Mermaids. And I love Chubby Mermaids because it's so original. And it's to Deborah Muller because her Etsy store name is Chubby Mermaid. And I feel like it's just kind of her tagline, or maybe her name of how she got started. But it's really cute. And it's not the standard, like, oh, so glamorous beauty queen, or Ariel type mermaids. Lots of different girl mermaids with different hairstyles and faces and different scenes. And unfortunately right now you can't get Deborah's books on Amazon temporarily, but you can download them on Etsy for PDFs, or you can hold out until they become available again, which they will, I'm sure, and you can pick them up then. I feel very fortunate to have all the Deborah Muller books that I have. I hope they go back on Amazon because I'm wishing that I had several that I don't have. I wish I had purchased now that they kind of, got removed temporarily. So I'd be very sad if they don't get put back and I didn't get some of the books that I had wanted. I am sure I have at least 20, but I can think of 5 or 6 that I wish I had that I don't have. So, but yeah, this is really cute. All the Chubby Mermaids. And I won't go too slow on this because there's so many books. Then this is the Mermaids Around the World. I believe this came out last year. I did one picture in here with crummy markers. And I like it shows, where the mermaid's from. So we have Fiji here. And I'm definitely going to do one of these. I think next Sunday I'm going to do a separate video. One Saturday, one Sunday. This is Hawaii. I think I'll do a video showing you all the pages I'm going to be coloring from my selections from all the books I have for Mermaid month. So you'll see the before pictures and then the after. England, I love that. The one I did turned out was Ukraine, and I hated, I use these really cheap markers from China that have like a generic name, and oh gosh, it looks terrible. I think I was sick when I did it too. Japan, love this book. There it is. I don't know what happened there. Like I started with the dark of this marker, it died, it ran out of ink, so I had to get another. It was just a disaster across the board. Let's not look too long at that. Not my usual style or ability. France. I wish I had suggested to her multiple times she should do a goth girls through the ages, or maybe a girls around the world. Just the same girls from countries, but normal doing things in that country. Like an Irish, Jamaica, or Italy. Whatever you would do in those countries if you're a tourist. Maybe in New York, she's at the Statue of Liberty. Or Germany, she's at the Rhine Castle. Something like that. India. That's the front cover. And Bali. So this is a good book. I don't know if you'll be able to get it if you don't have it for this time of year. All these other books I will link below. You can go right to them on Amazon. This one you may have seen is Mermaids in Paradise, of course, by Denise Cleet, which I love. And it's such a fun book. I've only ever done one page in it. So I am excited for, I'm going to be picking 1 or 2 pages in here to do. I did do one in here last year. This one's really cute. And there's some good amount of white space on some of these pages. The paper's really thick, like really thick. Lots of tooth. So you can do water mediums, you can do pencils, you can do whatever. I love these girls. I do think there's too much white space on some of the pages, so you have to be good at doing backgrounds. Love that one. I love the birds. Here's the one I did when I, of course, didn't put a divider tissue here, so my pan pastels apparently got onto the page there. And I put glitter in the water, so I had fun doing this one. That was fun. Oh, yeah, see, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't do a divider. I didn't do a barrier when I was using my markers either. Oh, man, that means I wrecked that one. Unless I can go over it with the blue, I might be able to do that. Note to self, always remember your dividers, your protective layers when you're using alcohol markers. Love that one. Just going fast so you can get a good look at these. I'll be honest, I don't know why I have so many darn mermaid books. I don't even like mermaids this much. I like this book. There's a few others I love, but I'm just not inclined to color them very often because I don't like doing water. I think it's difficult to do water, to be honest. And in the past, you know, after 7 years of this adult coloring skills developing, you think it's time to challenge, you know, it's time, okay, if you feel like there's something you're still not good at, like skin tone portraits with Prismacolors or water, then that's the thing you should be practicing instead of steering clear from it, because that's how you grow and evolve your skills. But for some reason, water intimidates me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I am determined to figure it out. Skies, oh, I love this one. A little bit of water I can do, but like if the mermaid's all the way in the ocean under the water, that kind of is hard for me. Like, I don't know, I'm not quite sure how I would do that. There's another one here that's similar. Sirens du Monde by Dan Deur. This is French. And then this may or may not be on Amazon. I will link below wherever I find it. Similar to Denise Cleet's, the one we just did. The drawings are a little more pale. Similar thin characters. All kind of unique, original art. Fun, whimsical designs. Kind of lots of Arctic and tropical. And again, just so you know, Du Monde, this is around the world. Right, so here we are in, what, probably Vietnam, maybe, doing rice patties. You see, like, some Atlantis. You see some tropical. Igloo, so that's what, like, Alaska. Cold waters. Japan. I love this one. Africa. Love this one. That one's fun. I might have purchased this on Etsy. I don't remember. Had it for a couple years. I don't know why I never colored it because of the water. I've never spent a whole month coloring mermaid pictures before. This will be my first year. Every year I spend all of October on Halloween pictures, all of December on Christmas pictures, all of January on Christmas and winter pictures, all of October, November on fall and autumn pictures. So I should do all of April on spring pictures. So I should do all of May and mermaid pictures. Now I just have to figure out, July I generally do all summer type pictures. I think June or August is going to be my Disney month, where I'm going to do all Disney pictures for 1 month, because I have like 20 Disney books. But yeah, I kind of do tend to color thematically like that. I like to coordinate the books I select due to the times of year. So that's Sirens du Monde, or World Mermaids. Mermaids around the world, something to that effect. Very common and famous, and I don't know why I stayed on it. It's Jasmine Becket-Griffith's Mermaids coloring book. Very heavy, large book. Very kind of gothic style. Never colored in this. This is available on Amazon. I will link it below. Her style is really unique. I'm not going to turn the book for all of these landscape portraits, but I like her other books more than her mermaid book. These are all going to be landscape, darn it. What a hassle. I hate having to turn these in the camera. Okay. And the paper is really cream colored and thick. Not white, it's cream. I don't know that I love this book. I might sell it with some of my other ones I'm putting up. A batch of them. I'm just not into like the surreal and gothic-y mermaids. I do love her other book though. And there's a little story for each mermaid here. This is a very fast flip, as you can see, because there are a lot of books to get through. That one's really neat, actually. She looks very Marie Antoinette. Ooh, I like that, though. That's cute. Just kind of good. It's a big book. It's heavy too. So if you've never seen Jasmine Becket-Griffith, I gotta get that off. I think that's actually, might be a little, oh yeah, it comes right off. I think that's some pan pastel I might have got off of my desk when it was on there when I was doing another book. All right, that's an okay book if you like the style. I'm going to show you Mythical Mermaids by Marty Noble. Marty Noble has done Creative Haven books. I like this because it has a little story and a little bit of info with each mermaid. It is double-sided, which does mean you would want to use pencils, not the thickest paper. So you don't want to use any water mediums. You can use acrylic paint markers, I imagine, if they're like a pastel color. This explains each of the legends. If you do homeschooling or have any kids who like mermaids and you want a little education to come out of the coloring for Mer Month, you could go with this book. I homeschooled my kids for probably second grade to 8th grade. And they went in 8th, so then, because I wanted them to have like a traditional high school Mythical Mermaids coloring book. But I had a master's degree in education and another master's degree in English, so it's like I knew I could do it. But so we did do a lot of that stuff. We would pick books, even art projects that would match like whatever theme we were studying. So this is Creative Haven's Legendary Mermaids by also Marty Noble. Both of these books I just showed you are by Marty Noble. I do think this one is bigger. It's heavier. The pictures on this one are single-sided, so you don't, and perforated, so you don't have to worry about it going through. They might be a little higher quality than in the other book. A little more details. There's a train going by. Marty Noble's a great artist, like Terest Goodridge. And I do like I'm torn, you know, because Creative Haven paper is perforated. You can tear them out, put them on your drawing board and then finish them so you don't have to color it inside of the book. But oh my gosh, could that tray be any louder? It's not even that close. Anyway, but then it's like you don't have it in the book. Like if you do like more pages in the book, there's like missing pages. So I'm always torn about removing pages from a book. I think I've only ever done it once, and it was on an Etsy book I showed you in my What I Colored in April, with this sort of Asian book I was doing with some gorgeous pictures in it. Oh, let's just look. It looks like a partial land. A rainbow. Pirate ship. Yeah, so this one was Legendary Mermaids, Marty Noble. The previous one was Mythical Mermaids, and that one was actually Dover. The first one was Dover, not Creative Haven. Did I say Creative Haven? Oh, I didn't. All right, next I want to show you my Camellia Angelcova 50 Beautiful Mermaids. This book is gorgeous. It really is. You know, I'm just not a big fan of Camellia Angelcova with all of her mini everythings. It's like a little overkill for me. I've purchased a few here and there, but I usually sent them back or I gave them away. This one is different. This one is very adult-like, full picture, single-sided, lots of details with the mermaids. Completely different than those other books, like the little miniature 50 cute Valentine scenes or miniature scenes, whatever that whole series is. You know what I'm talking about. This one is completely different and amazing. Look at those details on this one. I don't know if she did this before that miniature series or the little simple series. I don't know. One of my favorites are the ones I'm showing you today. Lots of picture choices. I definitely feel like if I ever, I love this serpent. If I'm going to do a landscape picture, I do feel like I need to tear it out of the book because I hate holding the books the long way when I'm coloring in them, or the way I just had it turned, the landscape way. All right, 50 pictures is a lot. Oh, look at that. I love that. Unicorn. See, it's hard to even hold it in the camera. That one. That one. Okay. I love this book. This will probably be my... Ooh, that's gorgeous. That hair. I'm going to definitely be doing a couple in here for Mermay. 50 Beautiful Mermaids by Camellia Angelcova. I want to show you Hannah Carlzon's Tales from Atlantis. This is her newest book. Has some mermaids in it. It's all underwater, you know, stuff. So I figured that was pretty close. This is available on Amazon. If you want the English version. I guess I'll just go through and show it all to you, but you got a lot of underwater worlds that might have like little mermaids in it here and there and treasures and things. And it's interesting because, you know, I haven't done any Hannah Carlzon since 2017 and 2018 when I got her first book or two, and I didn't know how to color, and I wrecked my books with markers going all the way through the pages, and then I did pencils and they looked terrible because they didn't know how to blend, and there's so many bad pictures that like I never touched her works again. And I have those original books, but then I just recently bought her this one, The Witch's Cottage, and The Fourth Kingdom, because I love them, and now that I actually know how to color, and I've had 7 years, yeah, since 2017 of experience, I know how to do these pages now. I wish there were a lot of tutorials back when I was doing it too. There's a mermaid. Mermaids. I have not cracked the spine on this book. And her style is kind of whimsical, fantastical, mystical. Mermaids. A lot of jewels and embellishments, and I mean, you can do it very simple, or you can jazz it up. I decided I'm going to do her entire Forest Kingdom book because I love all the nature stuff in there. So I started working on that actually this morning. My first picture. Mermaid. These could be mermaids. Mermaids underwater world here. Like these, you could just assume these could be like mermaid portraits or something. There's a mermaid. Gorgeous. That is Hannah Carlson's Tales from Atlantis. And I'm going to do all my new ones in pencil so I can keep the books forever, like, and complete them and look back on them kind of like they're books, picture books to look at. This is Whimsical Wonders by Julia Speary. This is actually a book I'm going to put up for sale because I have 2 of them. I did want to show you there are some mermaid pictures in here. This is not an all mermaid book. I will show you. I saw some mermaids. Pirates. It's real cute, isn't it? Where are the mermaids? Did I pass them? They're on the back. I passed them. Where are you, mermaids? There's like several of them I saw. Where are you? Valencia. Patty. Little mermaids. Come out wherever you are. That's kind of a mermaid landscape. There's a mermaid. There's a mermaid. Here's a mermaid. There's Aladdin. Yes, I think that was it. So there's like 4 mermaid pictures, which is pretty good for a theme book. So this book is brand new, and I will be selling this one. Some others. Lastly, I have my Anastasia Ali Serenity, which of course you can get these on Cool Craft Book on Etsy or 70 East Books. And of course this one has mermaid portraits in it. It's funny, like I have all of her books that have come out to date, plus I'm not going to be buying the new Circle of Life one because I don't like the spirally thing, but I love the artwork. They're gorgeous. I've only ever done 1 picture in all her books. It's like, I have no idea why. Like, they're amazing. I don't know. Because I got a lot of them before I knew how to do skin tone. So I was, where are the mermaids? You're getting a free flip through this one. Here's a mermaid, and she got like a little goldfish around her. That'd be gorgeous. I think that's the front cover, right? Beautiful. My favorite one is Nocturnes, and that's the one I'm going to do the entire book of because it's got like some cool like Halloween-y ones in there and winter ones. I know there's more mermaids. Mermaids, where are you? This is a mermaid because the coral and the conch shell and the fish. Ooh, pretty. This has all sea-type stuff in her hair. Shells on her little bra. Here's a beautiful mermaid with water and water lilies and everything. Another mermaid, I assume. Well, she might have legs. Those could be legs or mermaid. Just color in the little gap and then it's a mermaid. Ooh, gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. God, these creatures are incredible, aren't they? Oh my gosh. They're almost so good to look at. You don't want to color them and wreck them. So that is all I have to show you in my video number 2. Check out video number 1 below if you haven't seen it. And next week, my video number 3. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.